Hello, this is Shel Spivey coming to you today from La Entrada, Ecuador. I'm here with my good friend Will Sanders. He and his wife Peggy have been very helpful from the very beginning when we started this project of building the church and painting the town and bringing in all the artists. Will and Peggy have been very, very helpful in this process. I want to share just a few things that are going on in the village this week. We have approximately 20 artists that came in starting Monday, and they've been painting beautiful murals all over the village. Hopefully when they're done, we'll have approximately 25 new murals. You take that and add that onto the 60 that we already had, so we're between 80 and 90 murals throughout the village. And everybody is participating that on Saturday. We are going to have children painting with the artists that have come in here, and they're going to paint a wall on the Malecon. So things are really looking good. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought, but you're going to see in just a moment what the village is looking like, and it is certainly more homes colored than what it was before. Obviously many more murals, and I always say I think it's going to be finished in the next 2 or 3 months, and I haven't met a deadline yet, but it is definitely making progress. And if you can go back and look at some of our prior videos, you can tell the transition in the village has been nothing short of remarkable. Okay, we're going to take the drone and pull back and give you an aerial view of the village. Every time I see an updated aerial of the village, I'm just amazed at looking back 3 years ago and what it is today. It is truly, absolutely miraculous, and it just gives me cold chills to watch this. Although at times it felt like it was going very slow, and would I have liked to have been done by now? Yes. But when I look at this pan down the Malecon, and knowing that these things were cement block and 1 or 2 of them were somewhat painted 2 years ago, but we're getting there, and this is our final run to get this accomplished. And I'm reluctant to say again that it's going to be a month or 2 months or 3 months, but we have the end in sight on this project. So you can see all the color, and it's just a great time to live here in La Entrada and see what the people have accomplished. The whole attitude in the village is changed from what it was 3 years ago. I say many times that the biggest problem in the village was acceptance, that it would never be any better than what it was, and now there is no longer that feeling of acceptance. Okay, I want to take just a couple of minutes to review what we are doing this week and how we are able to attract the artists to come into our little community, and especially at the salary they get paid, which is nothing. But what we do provide is all the meals. We have a wonderful breakfast every morning here at Villa de los Sueños. The property owner that the art is going on provides their noon meal as they're painting their home. And then every evening we gather back here at Villa de los Sueños, and the ladies in the village provide a wonderful evening meal for all of the artists. And we also provide their transportation costs to get here. So the last and remaining thing, probably the biggest single expense, is all of the paint, to paint these murals. We have an arrangement with Sherwin-Williams that the house paint we get at a deep discount, but the specialty paint used by the artists is much more expensive. We get a small discount, but very little. So it's much more expensive than the paint used on the houses. So when all the expenses are calculated, it takes about $3,000 to generate these 23 to 25 murals that are going to be scattered throughout the village, but it's worth every penny of it. So next we're going to show you some of these fabulous murals that have been painted in the last few days here in the village. On Saturday, it was time for the kids of the village to have their opportunity to contribute to this project. I must add that they're not novices when it comes to painting. About 2 years ago, 2 young artists moved to Entrada. They had been painting on our house and they'd painted some murals, and when they were getting finished, I said, "You need to move to Entrada." And they said, "We're not going to live in Entrada, we live in Puerto Viejo." I said, "No, you're going to move to Entrada." That decision proved to be pivotal to our success in attracting artists to come from all over the country and paint all of these beautiful murals in the village. But an additional benefit was they almost immediately started having art classes for the young children in the village. So actually the children here are very good when it comes to painting. So it was a real blessing on so many levels. Well, now all of the artists have returned to their homes throughout Ecuador. While they were here, they painted 25 beautiful murals, and we take that and add it to the 63 that we already had. We are to 88 murals. We wanted to be at 100 murals to get to the point where you would definitely see art anywhere you turned in the village. And I have no doubt over the next 3 months we will add those additional murals. One more time, I really want to say how much I appreciate our resident artists, Darwin and Gabby. Without their association with all the young artists throughout Ecuador, there's no way we would be able to attract these wonderful artists to our little village of La Entrada. So thank you so much, Darwin and Gabby. Well, I think it's probably time to conclude this video update. We've covered a lot of information, but it's been a while since we actually had an update. So I think this gives a very clear picture of where we stand right now. We do have a little ways to go, and at this point in time, we're certainly in need of contributions. We're just pretty much completely out of funds. There's information on our GoFundMe account, or you can make a payment directly to PayPal. So either way, it would be great. Also, at the very end of the video, I have other videos that kind of retrace where we've been the last 3 or 4 years. And I think for those that haven't been experiencing that with us, you can see how far we've come. So again, thank you so much, and we really do appreciate it. And God bless you, and God bless La Entrada, Ecuador. If you would like to make a donation, just click on the picture of our villa and it will take you to our YouTube channel. Select the donate button in the upper right hand corner and you can donate by PayPal or your credit card. The GoFundMe contribution link is in the description at the bottom of this video. Click on any of the videos on the final page to see more about our Casita de Colores project.